Welcome to Mindful Moments, brought to you by the Center for Trauma-Informed Innovation. I'm Andrea Dalton, and I will be leading our practice today. My colleague, Dina Sneed, will be moderating our session. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in the chat box as we go along, and I'll leave some space at the end as well. And please keep yourself muted to help minimize distractions. Today, I'm going to lead you through a practice on imagining flourishing and kindness. This is a really nice meditation that can help you kind of think through what supports and sustains you, as well as how you show up for others in your life, whoever you serve, whether those are your colleagues or your family or others in your community, in your world. So to begin, you can sit, you can stand if you like, you can lie down if you're somewhere where you can do that, whatever is most comfortable for you. And you can close your eyes or keep them open, whichever one you prefer. Okay, so begin by just taking a deep cleansing breath in and out. And notice the sensations in our bodies right now. Just notice how you are at this moment. Notice sensations that may be tight. Notice sensations that might feel tingly or warm. Bring the full force of your attention and awareness to just noticing the sensations of the body. As you keep noticing, you might have the sense that things shift and move. Maybe certain areas have more sensation. Notice how you are feeling around your eyes, maybe wherever your hands are resting or your feet. Take a couple more breaths just to settle in and stabilize. As we shift into this meditation, consider first of all, what does it feel like to be truly flourishing? Not just momentarily joyful, but a feeling of deep well-being and contentment. Using your mind and imagination to consider what this feels like. And it's possible that a memory or an image may rise to the surface, or words, something you associate with this feeling of deep-seated contentment. Or maybe it feels far away or foreign, and that's okay too. What would it feel like to have deep-seated contentment? How would that feel? And now with our breath, we take this memory, this image, this idea or imagination, and create it into a real intention. With our inhale, drawing in this idea of our own flourishing and contentment. And with our exhale, may we find this joy, this contentment, this happiness here and now. Inhale, drawing in. Exhale, extending this wish of loving kindness to ourselves. Twice more on the rhythm of your own breath, drawing in this heartfelt aspiration of flourishing and extending it out. When we think of this kind of flourishing, this true deep-seated well-being, we recognize there are factors from the world that support this. Situations, circumstances, people, resources. Bring to mind that which would most support you in sustaining your well-being and flourishing. Some of these things may already be present in your life, but others may be needed. Bring these to mind and reflect on them. And once again, we'll use our breath. First, as you inhale, bring to mind these aspects of our world that could most support you in deep-seated well-being. And then exhale with this aspiration. May the world meet me and my desire for sustained flourishing and contentment. May I receive what I want and need. Inhale, drawing in this clear image and idea of what is needed. Exhale, extending a wish that you could find it. And moving on, continuing to strengthen this imaginative capacity of our own well-being, consider what is it that we need from ourselves to sustain this flourishing and well-being. What are the skills or habits we need to learn or unlearn? What would most fully support you in sustaining deep-seated well-being and flourishing? Again, some of these may be capacities or qualities you already have. Others you may need to strengthen. And on your next breath, inhale, drawing in that which is needed to support you. And exhale, say to yourself, may I find the strength, the courage, and the integrity to support my own flourishing and well-being. Inhale, drawing in. Exhale, extending out this aspiration. And now shift your attention to how you would like to most show up in the world. What are the qualities you would like to bring to your interactions and exchanges? How would you like to be of service? Reflect and consider, what are the ways I can show up completely, with compassion, with openness? You may find that a memory or image of what this is like comes to mind through your interactions with others in your life. So using your breath, draw in an image or idea of how you would like to show up in the world. And as you exhale, say to yourself, may I be of service. May I show up. May the qualities most needed to be present in my interactions with the world be so. Inhale, drawing in this aspiration. And exhale, extending out. One more time, inhaling and exhaling. And on your next breath, release your thoughts, your memories, and those images. And simply bring yourself back to awareness of the present moment, how your body and mind feel right now. Settle in on your breath and close with 3 long inhales and 3 long exhales. And as you are ready, you may open your eyes and release this practice. So this practice comes from the Greater Good Science Center. You can actually find it on their website. I adapted it a tiny bit. And I found it to be just really helpful for me today to think about, how do I show up in the world, in this world that has changed so much in the last few weeks, and not being able to have my usual interactions with people. How is that different? And what do I need in order to be able to show up? So thank you for joining us today. We hope that this practice will serve as a tool to support you and your well-being during this time. These mindful moments are recorded and available to you in the virtual room of refuge, along with other resources. The link for the virtual room of refuge is in the chat. And we hope that you take good care.